My dear friends, we find in the history that one of the main acts of faith, where when they were sandwiched between armies of Pharaoh and the Red Sea, the Lord is asking Moses to stretch his hand over the sea, and Yahweh made a strong east wind blow all night and dry up the sea. The waters divided, and the sons of Israel went on dry ground through the middle of the sea, with the waters forming a wall to their right and their left. So that's how God made a way when there is no way. This is a miracle, powerful intervention of God in their lives. Of course, for that matter, in the history, Old Testament, this is the main intervention of God in people of Israel. So it happens with a word. When Moses was instructed to stretch his hand, the staff, the stick to the sea will be parted. And it's a powerful intervention of God. The miracle happened there. So it's an invitation today to live in faith. Live not by sight, but by faith. So you do the will of your Father. You do whatever He asks you to do. And you live in His will. If you are connected so much to the Father, to Yahweh, you can make a way when there is no way. In the New Testament, we find the greatest intervention where God becoming man. That intervention was beyond the miracle happened in the Red Sea. God becoming man in Mother Mary's womb. For that, she had to believe. She had to strongly believe that the Word would be flesh. The Word would be flesh. That's the greatest, the most profound, significant intervention of God in human history. A becoming man. For that, Mother Mary had to believe the Word. When angel Gabriel came and said, "You are going to bear a son," then she said, "Thy will be done. Thy will be done. I am the handmaid of God." So the moment she said this word, the miracle happened. When there is no way, God can make a way. So God came to the world and He was incarnated in Mother Mary's womb. So when it comes to doing the will of the Father, she is our role model. She is the person after Jesus who said yes in its totality, completion. And she lived to the Word completely. So that's exactly why the Lord is saying, while Jesus was still talking to the people, his mother and his brothers wanted to speak to him, and they waited outside. So someone said to him, "Your mother and your brothers are just outside. They want to speak to you." Jesus answered, "Who is my mother? Who is my brothers?" Then he pointed to his disciples and said, "Look, here are my mother, my brothers. Whoever does the will of my Father in heaven is my brother, my sister, and my mother." So now Jesus is pointing towards the disciples and saying, "They are my brother, they are my mother, they are my sisters. Those who do the will of the Father." And for that matter, on the cross, only mother was there. No other disciple apart from the beloved one. Even there what Jesus did was different. What he gave, the mother gave his mother to that beloved disciple and said, behold your mother. Behold your mother. So who is important? The disciples or the mother? That mother is given this particular son to mother properly, mother the children properly, to nurture them, sustain them, direct them, because she is the mother who did the will of the Father completely. So when Jesus pointing to the disciples, he's never looking down upon his own mother, because she is the role model where she said, thy will be done. My dear friends, Fulton J. Sheen beautifully says, there are two creations. In the beginning, God said, let there be light. And the new creation happens with Mary's word, thy will be done. With that word only, Jesus came to this world. Incarnation took place. So she's the mother who said completely yes to the will of the Father. And we need her. That's what Jesus has given us, his own mother. Behold your mother. From that moment onwards, that beloved disciple took her to his own place. John chapter 19 verse 26 and onwards. So this is important to have her in your lives. If you want to part the sea, Red Sea, when you are sandwiched between problems, Moses was there to intervene for the people. Today we have Jesus beyond Moses. Jesus not only parted the Red Sea, he became the path. He became the way. He became the strength. He became the life to go on that journey. To have Jesus in our lives, that's important. It is very important that we have our Mother Mary with her in our lives in a strong way. So with her prayers, with her intervention, with her intercession, we can part our own Red Seas. When there is no way, we believe that God will make a way. In Luke chapter 1 verse 45, the word says, blessed is she who believed the word completely. Believe the word. So the secret is in faith, in your belief that God can make a way when there is no way. For that, Moses had a staff in his hand. We have our mother. Jesus has given us our mother to have that faith. So her intercession would be really powerful to experience the miracle in our lives. Amen. May God bless you.